Children, welcome to third part of the video, lesson 3, climate of standard 5, social studies. The fourth factor, winds. Winds tend to flow in particular directions in different parts of the world. They may be hot, cool, dry, or full of moisture depending on where they come from. For example, the monsoon winds from the Indian Ocean and Arabian Sea bring rain to large parts of India. The hot winds from the Thar Desert make Delhi very hot during summer, thus, the climate of an area is affected by the winds. Winds influence the climate of a particular region. Hot winds make the region hot, and the cold winds make the region cold. And the monsoon wind brings rain. So, the climate of an area is affected by the winds. Let us come to the last factor or feature, that is humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. It affects the climate of a place. The air over equator is laden with water vapor as the heat of the sun here causes rapid evaporation of the ocean waters. This causes heavy rain in the area. So the climate near the equator is hot and wet. Deserts are formed in places where there is very little humidity and so very little rain throughout the year. The amount in the water vapor in the air is known as humidity. It affects the climate of a place. The climate near the equator is hot and wet, and deserts have very little rainfall, very little humidity because of little rainfall throughout the year. Children, let's see the next page. Did you know scientists who study and predict the weather are called meteorologists? They often use satellite pictures of the earth to predict the weather. You may have seen such satellite pictures on weather bulletins on the television. So words to remember: climate, average weather conditions of a place over a long period of time. Next one, humidity, the amount of water vapor which is present in the air. Predict, to tell what is going to happen in the future. Children, let's come to exercise part. First one, fill in the blanks. Number 1, the condition of the atmosphere at a particular place and time is called weather. Second one, the rays of the sun fall vertically on land near the equator but are slanting near the poles. Third one, the heat zone within which the equator lies is the torrid zone. And fourth one, the heat zone farthest from the equator is the frigid zone. Fifth one, the heat zone which enjoys a mild climate is the temperate zone. The amount of water vapor in the air is known as humidity. Seventh one, as we go up on a mountain, it becomes cooler. Now, let us come to B. Write T for true and F for false statements. Number 1, climate changes from day to day. This statement is false. Climate does not change from day to day is the correct statement. Second one, the air in deserts has low humidity is correct. True. Third one, during the summer months, days are longer near the equator than far away from it. It is false. During the summer months, days are shorter near the equator than far away from it. Fourth one, most places in the temperate zone have a mild climate. True. Fifth one, the climate near the equator is hot and wet. True. Now let us come to C. Answer the following questions. Number 1. What is the difference between weather and climate? First, listen weather, then climate. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere at a particular place and time. Next comes climate. Climate is the average weather condition of a place over a long period of time. Now, second question. How does the climate of a place affect the people living there? The climate of a place affects the people living there by the clothes they wear, the food they eat, and the types of houses they live in. Now let's see third question. Name the 5 important factors that determine the climate of a place. The 5 important factors that determine the climate of a place are: number 1, distance from the equator; number 2, height above the sea level; number 3, distance from the sea; number 4, winds; number 5, humidity. Now let's see the fourth question. Why do areas near the equator receive more heat from the sun than those near the poles? Areas near the equator receive more heat from the sun than those near the poles because the sun rays are vertical at the equator and slanting at the poles. Fifth question. Where are the following heat zones located? Describe the general climate of each zone. Number 1, frigid zone. Answer. Frigid zones are located between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the Northern Hemisphere, and between the Antarctic Circle and South Pole in the Southern Hemisphere. They receive very little heat from the sun. They are cold and large parts are covered with snow throughout the year. Next one, B. Temperate zone. Temperate zones lie between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the Northern Hemisphere, and the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the Southern Hemisphere. Temperate zone has a mild climate, neither very hot nor very cold. Then come to C. Tropical zone. Answer. The tropical zone or torrid zone lies on both sides of the equator, between the Tropic of Cancer in the Northern Hemisphere and the Tropic of Capricorn in the Southern Hemisphere. This zone receives maximum heat. It is hot throughout the year. Next come to sixth question. How do winds affect the climate of a place? Answer. Winds affect the climate of a place by the direction where they come from and the type of wind, hot or cool or dry or full of moisture. Seventh question. How is the humidity in Chennai different from that of Jaisalmer in the Thar Desert? The humidity in the Chennai is different from that of Jaisalmer in the Thar Desert. Chennai is near the sea coast and has more humidity. Jaisalmer is in the Thar Desert, near the Thar Desert, has very little humidity. Now children, let's come to multiple choice. Number 1, the climate of a place is affected by all of these. It means distance from the equator, humidity, height above the sea level. Number 2, which of these zones receive the maximum heat from the sun? Answer is tropical zone. A city is expected to have a moderate climate if it is near the sea. Answer. Fourth one, if the latitude of a place is 30 degree north, it lies in the north temperate zone. And fifth one, a city lies on the equator. It is located on the plains far away from the coast. Coastal climate is expected to be hot throughout the year. Okay children, let us learn the lesson completely and write the exercise in your notebook.